is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? You could tap in, you could tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest, and I suggest you tap in. So let's get right into it. Now, listen, you already know that time and energy are the highest forms of currency. Time, energy, the highest forms of currency, my G's, at all times. Listen, I know they got you out here chasing the bag, chasing that money, getting to that moolah, getting to that paper, stacking that cheese, you know, that mozzarella, that green. I know they got you doing that, but always keep it in the front of your mental Rolodex. That time and energy are the highest forms of currency, my G. Big salute to the chat. Big salute to everybody that's going to tap in. Now, listen. Big salute to all my day one investors, everybody that's tapped into the channel, everybody that been riding with Grown Man Business since back in the days. You understand, since day one. You know, you got to understand something. We built this channel from the ground up, and we only going up. It's constant elevation. We do what we do. We carved out a lane for the real, and we the only ones in this lane. So big salute to my day one investors. I really wanted to stress that and put that to the forefront. But even bigger salute to all my newcomers. Yeah. Look, we got a lot of newcomers. We got a lot of new subscribers, a lot of new investors that's locked into the channel. Big salute to y'all for making your way to Grown Man Business TV, for making your way to the realest channel on YouTube. Yeah, you found it. The realest channel on YouTube. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Yeah. Y'all been beating the algorithm. Y'all been beating the shadow band. Y'all been beating the higher ups and the elites that been trying to hide this good game, this good knowledge. The realest channel on YouTube, they want you to look the other way. So big salute to all my new subscribers, everybody that's tuned in. You know, the subscribers is going up, the watch time, everything is going up. You know what I mean? So big salute to y'all for tapping in to Grown Man Business TV. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. Now listen, man, you already see the thumbnail. You see the thumbnail, and I'm sure you see the title. I mean, the Opps, they popped off on Donald Trump. Yeah. They pulled up. They got their game off. They got them shots off. Yeah. They was busting. They spun the block. Yeah, they let it go on Donald Trump. Now, they obviously missed a shot. They missed a shot at a big fish. They missed a shot at a big wig. They did that. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's going to be. But yeah, they popped off on Donald Trump. See, you got to know something, man. We going to tap into this. I mean, I've been doing Grown Man Business things, homie. I've been watching a couple of lives today. 050, I see you in the chat. Salute to China. Yeah, we was watching China go crazy in the chat. But I was at Costco's, I was doing a little bit of shopping. Came to the crib, cleaned up a little bit. Yeah, I'm about to light an incense or two. Yeah, season some chicken. Yeah, I'm talking about I'm doing real Grown Man Business things over here. My daughter said, Dad, I want your famous honey barbecue chicken tonight. You know what I gotta do when baby girl asks for that? I gotta make it. I gotta put it in the oven. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. But after I got done with all of that, you know what I said? Let me tap in with the people. It's an opening in YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? You got this one going live. You got that one going live. I mean, it's a chain of command. You can do what you want. But I said, you know what? Right now, it's an opening, and I'm going to tap in with the people. Dumb white boys spun the block on Donald Trump. Now, it's a lot of people in my DMs saying, Grown Man Business TV, what is your perspective on this? What do you think is going on? I mean, is this the real thing? Is this digital Hollywood? I mean, what are we seeing right now? And I ain't going to lie to you, because one thing for sure, two things for certain, that's not what we do on this channel. We don't lie about the situations. We don't make up narratives. We don't make up stories over here. We don't play with the algorithm in that way. We keep it all the way funky on Grown Man Business TV. For a minute, I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't want to speak on the situation because I didn't know what was going on. And I see a lot of people hop right on YouTube, start talking about this, you know, trending topics. Everybody's going to ride that wave of a trending topic. But I chose to go left last night because I didn't know what was going on. And I ain't going to lie. In the midst of Donald Trump almost getting his head blown off, if it was real or if it was fake, right? We did 12,000 plus views on that video. So I want to give a big salute to the little homie. You understand? That's just to let you know that Here at Grown Man Business TV, we growing organically, homie. We really doing this thing organically. I mean, in real time and right before your eyes. We bringing you this content and we doing this shit and building this whole thing, building this empire organically so that it don't matter what's trending. Whatever I talk about, we gonna go up. So last night I wanted to talk about what I wanted to talk about and we did it clean 12, 13,000 views. Easy. Easy money. So right now, being as though I had some time to kind of do my due diligence, being as though I had some time to really sit with the situation with Donald Trump, because again, that term digital Hollywood, AA China, you should coin that. You should go ahead and get your old lady to hop online and before anybody else, you should coin that. Yeah. I'm talking trademarks, all of that. That big. This is grown man business. So before we get into the X, Y, and Z, before we get deep into the situation, we gonna handle business, and I ain't gonna lie. That's all I could think about when I look at this video of Donald Trump almost getting his wig blown off. Digital Hollywood. Woo. yeah, salute. You tapped into the Realest channel on YouTube. Now listen, always remember this. Two things can be true at the same time. See, that's something that a lot of people don't realize, and they let that go over their head and they let that go under their bridge at the fact that two things can be true. It can be right at the same time. So you will get people arguing about what it is and what it ain't. You will get people that feel about their opinion is this and my opinion is that, and if you don't agree with me and X, Y, and it goes on, not really putting together that when you a big dog in this and you can see through the smoke and mirrors, you can obviously see two things can be true at the same time. So with this particular situation, yo, John, salute. You understand what I'm saying, Wayne? I see you in the chat. 66 people in the chat. We building. Hit that like button. Subscribe. If you in the chat, you already subscribe. But yeah, make sure you wipe your feet off when you come into this mansion, because we at the big house. Yeah. Two things could be true at the same time. So understanding how serious this is, all in alkaline lifestyle, what it do? The only female wrench you ever gonna see on this channel. I mean, you got to be real thorough to be a female and have that's a whole nother topic. Salute all in alkaline lifestyle. I see you in the chat. You already know what time it is. This is a serious situation. This is something that, I'm gonna make light fun of, and I'm gonna make jokes about, and I'm going to bring some comedy to the situation. But you gotta understand, it get deep, it get wicked, and it's always deeper than rap. And this is a highly, highly dangerous game that these people are playing. This right here is it's like when you got a president that opens that box with that little red button in it. You know that box that got that little red button that'll let a nuke off, that can start World War III, that can take everything and flip this world upside down. That is what we are looking at when we look at this video of Donald Trump in this digital Hollywood. Now, we already know 2 suspects have been deleted. You got the shooter that's been deleted. You got another suspect. We're not sure exactly who he was or what he played and what part he played in the situation that is still alive. You got one suspect that's deleted. You got one suspect that's still alive, and I think you got an innocent bystander, matter of fact, that passed away. So we got some casualties when it comes to this. And a lot of people are saying, again, my DM was on fire yesterday, just like I'm sure anybody else's. And a lot of people were saying, Grown Man Business TV, look, people are passing away. They saying they got casualties. This gotta be real. This gotta be the real thing. This gotta be real spill. And I'm still saying to myself that something ain't right. Something ain't right about this. Let me give you some context. Let me give you Let me give you some context on where I'm going with this. You know, we all come from poverty, right? We all come from the hood. We all come from the urban community. The urban community. We all come from a piece of poverty. However you want to play it, however you don't. For the most part, we all come from poverty, and we've all seen with our own eyes some type of violence, some type of gunplay. Even if we was up the block and we heard the gunshots and we saw people moving and we saw people running, we all know what it looked like when them guns and them things get to letting off. And for some reason, with a whole president standing on live TV, this didn't really sit well. This didn't look right. This didn't look right. Think about what you saw. Think about what you saw, homie. Chunk it to you. Exactly. Think about what you saw. Salute. Think about anytime you've been in the streets, anytime you've been at a club, anytime you've been on the street corner, anytime you was behind the gun. Because, yeah, I got some homies in the chat. I got some people in the chat that been behind the gun before. I know what it looked like when you pull that trigger and motherfucker get to moving. Motherfucker get to moving, ducking, shaking, hiding. Yeah. It turned up after the first shot. And for some reason, all of these dog fur having people, because like it or not, these Neanderthals, the people that was behind Trump, I'm looking right at it, they all have dog fur all over them. Look at this. Dog fur. Dog fur. Dog fur right there. You got a head full of goddamn blonde dog fur right there. That looked like Trump's son right there. That looked like Trump's son. Dog fur right there. Right behind Trump is a head full of dog fur. I'm talking, it's probably smelling like a whole rally of sheep dogs. Look, dog fur. Dog fur. Look at this. Look at this shit. Dog fur everywhere. Everywhere you see dog fur all around Donald Trump. Respectfully. And when the guns got the busting off, these people didn't even know what was going on. They didn't even flinch. They didn't even move. And it get deeper than that. That's just right there on the surface that I'm looking at this video and I'm saying to myself that it ain't looking right. Something's not adding up. Digital Hollywood. Okay, grown man business TV, you reaching, homie. The man had blood all over him. You know, the shots were fired off. You know, you reaching, homie. Okay, well, let me reach a little bit more. They saying that Donald Trump got hit in the ear with a bullet. Now, I thought, and I was trying to make excuses. You know, the same way a lot of these dudes make excuses for rats. You know how lately these dudes been making a lot of excuses for rats. Oh, he got a body, but he's a rat. Oh, he wrote a letter to the judge. He's a rat. You know, I tried to make excuses for this situation, so I said, you know what? Maybe they right. Maybe a bullet hit a teleprompter, a light, you know, a microphone, and maybe a piece of shrapnel hit Trump in the ear. I look at the news, they say, nah, it was a bullet. Now, a rifle bullet. All right, let's reach a little bit more. So you mean to tell me a rifle bullet hit Trump in the ear and his fucking hat didn't fly off, his toupee didn't raise up? I'm talking about his fitted cap didn't budge one bit. The velocity of that bullet wasn't enough. A rifle from a sniper rifle, the velocity of that bullet wasn't enough to lift up his hat. I'm talking, you know, the hat could have just made a little movement like that. If a rifle bullet flies near your face, even if they missed a shot, me being very in depth with guns and loving weapons and been, illegal, legal. I've been dealing with guns for a long time. I can put two and two together and tell you that Trump's his whole hat right there would have been doing a Harlem Shake. His whole hat right here would have been doing a Harlem Shake. Okay. His hat didn't move. His ear didn't get blown off. I don't know, man. Digital Hollywood. Digital Hollywood, if you ask me. And we're going to go into the reasons why two things could be true. Why it could have been a real assassination attempt at the same time being set up and being lined up and being scripted for the benefits that come with what these type of situations. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I got a lot of people in my DM saying one thing. I got a lot of people in my DM saying the other thing. And it's almost like a tug of war, right? And this is why Grown Man Business TV is so needed. This is why the voice is so necessary, because you got to have a platform where you can calmly and cool, calm, and collectively, articulate yourself and put the truth out there without all the extras and the antics. Because me, I love the extras and the antics. That's why you see me in these YouTube streets making my rounds, collecting my respect when it come to this shit, because that's what I want. Yeah, we're going to talk about a few other things in due time, but right now, we want to stay right here. I want to keep y'all focused. I want y'all to stay with me while I land this plane. Some people saying this, some people saying that. Me, Grown Man Business TV, I'm able to see through the smoke and mirrors, and I'm able to kind of piece some things together now. Trump has been declining as far as rallies, as far as not popularity, but more as momentum. Beautiful, beautifully put. His momentum has been declining a little bit. So I could see, his PR, his reps saying, we're gonna do our big one with this. We're gonna make some things happen. We need to make some things jump. We need to get the ball rolling so that we can roll into this election the way we want to roll into this election. And we already got the people, Trump was going to go to jail. It's a lot of people that can relate to going to jail, but that momentum is kind of dying down. How can we get this back up? How can we get this to the next level? How can we get the momentum rolling again? Assassination attempt. Okay, how does this work? Let me tell you something. The so-called shooter was on a building fucking right across the street from the rally. Now you already know when the president is in town, the vice president is in town, the former president is in town, and they're doing a speech or they're doing any type of, pull-up shop, if they're doing any type of, work, any type of walkthrough, any type of situation, the Secret Service and the armed service, they'll knock off a whole mile. They'll knock off 14 blocks and they'll stop that shit. Listen, a lot of people that tap in with Grown Man Business TV, y'all guys are from New York City or you have some business in New York City. Have you ever been in New York City when the president has come to town? I'm talking 13 New York blocks to be turned down. You won't be able to make a right turn on no street. You won't be able to make a left turn on no street. Nigga, you'll be so blocked off, you better off getting on it. And I mean, listen, even the subways ain't safe. It'll be 14 subway stations, entrances that you can't even get in. You know why? Because the president is at CNN. The former president, Barack Obama, because I want to give you some game. I know there's a lot of people that are saying, well, he's not the president. Even the former presidents get that type of action. They get that type of protection. So you mean to tell me that Trump was at a rally in Pennsylvania and a shooter was able to get on a roof directly across the street and not one Secret Service was in that building, on top of that building, surveying that building? Nobody? Nah, homie. Nah, you can't run that past Grown Man Business TV that easy. Now, maybe these other bloggers and these other content creators that want to ride the wave of, trending topics, they don't want to practice patience and see exactly look, 260 people in the chat. 260 people in the chat. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit them likes. Let's make them likes match what we got going on. Tap your screen twice. You ain't got to do much. 290 in the chat. Easy money. These little dudes, take notes, homie. Don't talk crazy. Just take notes. So you trying to tell me, and again, like I said, you can't get that past me, man. A lot of these content creators are chasing the trending topics. They want to be the first one to say it. They want to be the first one on live to talk about whatever celebrity, whatever situation. But what I'm here to tell you is it ain't about who said it first. It's about who said it best. It's about who said it right. Coincidentally, I got that from a Drake song. I don't know if Drake wrote that song, so I'm not going to say if I got it from Drake, because it could have been from one of his ghostwriters. But in a song that Drake performed and memorized, he said, it ain't about who did it first, it's about who did it right. Resonated with me. I apply those same tactics to this YouTube shit. I don't really care about, hey, yo, Trump been shot. I do my research and see, yeah, he's not dead. He's been shot. Now I got to fall back. I got to say, hold up. Let me, hold on. I'm going to fall back. Let me see what's going on real quick. I don't even want to talk about this. I just need a little bit more. Digital Hollywood, you telling me, Grown Man Business TV, that y'all surveyed the whole area, the Secret Service, the feds, the top of the top, creme of the creme. I'm talking, it's no one that do it better. And y'all left a building right directly. This wasn't even, yo, homie, this wasn't even like a mile away. This wasn't like this is nasty work, my G. Desperate work. This shit is desperate. So you telling me, for you to hit Donald Trump, you would have to be doing some Call of Duty type shit. I'm talking 2 miles away. Let me see what the wind let me see where the wind blowing at. Yeah, let me adjust the scope. But in this particular case, you got a hillbilly, dog fur having Neanderthal that was I'm talking, this is a hillbilly. This guy is no threat. Dog in the, he got his dog fur all in a ponytail, stinking, shedding. And you Secret Service dudes in all black, y'all didn't have 5 dudes inside that building watching. So that building was left wide open. And you think that we supposed to believe that shit. The crazy part about it is 95% of America didn't wait and they believe this, but it's a small percentage of us that's saying, bro, this is nasty work. Nasty. And on top of that, being that close to the president, Stacy, salute. Stacy Galore, big salute for that 5-piece nugget. I always appreciate them nuggets when they come in, the 5-piece, the 10-piece, 20-piece. They even got a 50-piece that come through every now and then. I highly appreciate that. So you telling me, look, and on top of that 5-piece nugget, we got 337 people in the live chat. Hit the like button, tap your screen twice. You have made it to the realest channel on YouTube, Grown Man Business TV. I carved out a lane for the real, and I'm the only one in it. So let's get those likes up. Because again, who you getting this type information from? Who giving you the game this raw? Who giving it to you pure? Who got that raw, unpure, uncut dope right off the brick into the bottles? You right here. So hit that like button, man. Stop playing, right? And yeah, exactly. Let me elaborate on that. It's a video of them looking directly at the dude. How you think they found him so fast to kill him? We gonna talk about that as well. Oh, he dead. Yeah, I'm sure I'm sure. I'm sure y'all deleted him. We gonna talk about that as well. But listen, with all that being said, this guy still misses the mark. What are we doing? So you telling me a dog fur having white boy with a head full of dog fur, and I always got to make sure y'all know that it's dog fur, so don't mind me when I say that over and over again. A dog fur having white boy that's not even 2 blocks away from the president in a building right across the street with a sniper rifle. I'm sure it had a scope on it. Shoots directly at the president's head and he misses the shot. Now let me give y'all some game about Call of Duty and these sniper rifles and the ammo that come up out these rifles and how it kind of works, right? The bullets in those rifles are so big and they carry so much force, and the velocity behind those bullets to get over to wherever, to the target, right? They always say this: even if I miss, I can't miss. That's a saying that snipers and real shooters and gun holders, that they know this saying. That's why I know it. Even if I miss with this big hammer right here that I'm aiming at you, even if I miss, I can't miss. And you gotta know something. If the bullet is close enough to hit you in the ear, it's gonna blow up. His toupee would have been in the back crowd somewhere. So you telling me this guy's only a block away, he shoots at the president, hits him in the ear, his hat don't come off. Hold on, give me 2 seconds. Let's you already know how we do. Let's look at something. Let's look at something. Let's look at this. Give me 2 seconds. You already know how we do here at Grown Man Business TV. Give me 2 seconds. Look at this shit. Look at this shit right here. Oh, okay. And he busting. He busting now. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody's busting. Now, I don't know if these is pellets. I don't know exactly. Now, look how fast it took, how long it took for the dog fur in this. Look how long it took for the dog fur to move. Watch this shit. Watch it. Now, I don't want to play too much. 417 people in the live chat. 500 people in the live chat right now. You have made your way to Grown Man Business TV. Hit the like button. Tap your screen twice and stop playing with the channel. Tap your screen twice and stop playing with the channel, my G. It is what it is, and it'll be what it's gonna be. 499 people in the live chat. Yeah. Y'all in the right place. So you trying to tell me 559 people, we locked in. So you telling me that homie shot the first shot and hit Trump in the ear, and then he went 1 for 8 because he shot 8 or 9 shots. I'm gonna say 8 shots. And that one bullet didn't blow his hat off, didn't blow his toupee off, didn't even blow his whole ear off. Shorty in the back. Come on, a rifle go off, niggas is dropping to the ground ASAP. Again, I said this to the chat earlier, and it's a lot of new people in the chat, so I'm going to rewind this, and I want to say this again. We all come from the urban community. We all know what it feel like when a gun go off, when you in the club and the gun go off, when you at a parade and the gun go off, when you outside on a block in front of the corner store and a gun go off, a handgun at that. People is moving and grooving. We moving and shaking. We ain't taking to the first shot. Niggas is like, whoa. Whoa, they shooting. Whoa, hey, they shooting. The first shot. You got a stand full of Neanderthals right here. A stand full of dog fur. I'm talking it's dog fur galore. No pun intended. But it's dog fur and it's dog everywhere. Shots rang out and nobody moves. Now, something was being shot at Donald Trump. Or maybe it was blanks in that gun. You know, maybe it was pellets in that gun. But it ain't no way you're gonna tell me that a rifle bullet missed Donald Trump head. If it missed Donald Trump head, then that mean it went in the crowd. Instantly, the fucking crowd would have got low when a rifle bullet went anywhere in the crowd, my G. Period. Niggas would have got low ASAP. But for some reason, nobody moved. It wasn't in a stadium. It wasn't 100,000 people screaming and raving where you might not have been there. Niggas was mad quiet, B. It wasn't that much noise going on. Them shots was loud and clear. Nobody even budged. Because you got to know something. It was never meant for Donald Trump to be assassinated. It was meant to stir up the people. It was meant to cause some confusion. It was meant to create momentum. Yeah. This is a snowball effect that's about to happen. We about to talk about Trump for the next 6 months. We're going to talk about this assassination attempt all the way until his presidency. Now, I'm personally going to vote for Donald Trump. But I'm here to tell you and to remind you of the distractions of the higher-ups and the elites. We already know that we don't choose the president. We already know that behind the doors, they pull the strings and they put the puppet in front of our face. So, like it or not, we're going to play within this matrix. Yeah. The YouTube matrix is that's some small boy shit. That's some little baby puppy child. We done already discussed. This is the big leagues right here. I'm talking, big dog shit. The higher-ups and the elites are gonna put Trump, but where and why is all of this happening? When something big like this takes place, the smart thing to do is to look past what's right in front of us and to see what's about to happen. What's going on? Something is about to happen. Yeah. Everybody's talking about Trump assassination attempt, but I'm here to tell you that shit looked like digital Hollywood. Why is it that this situation looked like nothing we've ever seen when it come to guns being fired off? Like real guns, my G. That was a rifle that was within 100 yards, 130 yards, 200 yards of the president that was let off. And not only was the shit let off one time, it was let off about 8 or 9 times. I'm told you got the clapping at Trump. Shit sounded like a pellet gun to me. Sounded almost like a BB gun to me. It didn't really sound like that rifle thing. You know when John F. Kennedy got his head knocked off? Go watch that video. Yeah, I'm giving you some game right here. Go look at the video out there in Dallas when Kennedy got his noodles knocked out, when he got his snot box rocked, when he got his dome split. That rifle sounds like a rifle. Oh, yeah. And what you got to know is this. Ain't no turning your head to get rid of no rifle bullet, homie. Yeah. If John F. Kennedy would have turned his head the way Trump so-called turned his head, oh, yeah. The other side of it ain't no hiding from no fucking rifle bullet that's that close to your face. Now, let's just say he missed his mark and, the shit went far left and he was 2 inches and 3 inches off, then yeah, I can see that. But he actually made contact and his fucking hat didn't move. Yo. This nigga's hat didn't move, B. His hat. Hey, bro. The Donald Trump hat didn't move, B. You can't be, listen, man. When you come to Grown Man Business TV, either you're going to be woke already or I'm going to wake you up. That's why this channel was powerful. That's why this channel was so necessary for YouTube. That's why we growing organically. That's why it's 378 people in the live chat. When a motherfucker told me, and that, you know, that must be the ancestors talking. Cause that was louder than the rifle bullets that I just heard right here. I'm trying to keep it cool, B. I'm trying to keep it, yo, B. Listen to this. Look at this. Look at Trump's hat right here. Look at his hat. Look at Trump's hat, yo. Okay, listen.
Yeah, look at what happened.
Hey, yo, this this shit is comedy. Hey, bro, listen to me. This shit right here is comedy, homie. It's comedy on the next level. This is comedy, homie. I could have went live last night. We need to sit down and really get this right, homie. This is digital Hollywood. China, I'm telling you. China, I'm telling you, you need to coin that shit. I ain't gonna do real businessmen are shrewd like that. Nigga like me, a real businessman would have already coined it. You would have went to get the trademarks. That shit would have said somebody own this already. Nigga would have made you pay for it. Nigga, give me 10,000, you can have it. Nigga would have started making shirts and everything with digital Hollywood on it. And you would have had to pay it. Nigga made millions of dollars, B. China, go get that coin. This is digital Hollywood. Trump is an actor, homie. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. A rifle bullet hit you in the ear, you ain't even gonna touch the ear, nigga. You gonna fall. That shit gonna stun your body like boom. A rifle bullet hit you in the ear. Whoa, oh shit. Whoa. You gonna scream before your hand. Listen to me. Salute. 323 people in the chat. Hit the subscribe button. You at the Realest channel. You at the Realest channel right now. Hit the like button too. Stop playing with my fucking likes, man. We need 200 likes in here. Your brain ain't even gonna be able to send a signal to your hand, B. Your brain is not going to be able to send the signal to your hand to tell your hand to grab your ear. Because listen, those fucking rifle bullets at close range like that, listen, maybe a mile or two out, I can see that boom, the bullet flying. You know, it's coming to you, it's taking its time, it's going through trees, you know, Call of Duty type of stuff. Maybe you might have a chance to grab your ear and be like, oh shit, what's this? This nigga grabbed his ear like it was a mosquito or something. Like, yo, something bit me. Like, hold on, guys. Something bit me. A rifle bullet hit you in the ear, your ass gonna spin around like Michael Jackson. You gonna spin around like Michael Jackson. You gonna do the moonwalk, and then you gonna fall down. Yeah. Listen, man. Listen, I'll get to the comments when I land this plane. You might be new here. Out the pop, whatever your name is. Salute to you. Subscribe, or you don't know the slogan. You can tap in and you can tap out, but I would suggest you tap in. You know, that's the slogan. So I'm gonna talk to the live chat in a minute. Salute, truckers for you. Salute, my G. I see you. Hey, I'm gonna read the chat, but right now let's just kind of stay where we at. I don't want to get knocked off my pivot with this. A rifle bullet hit you in your ear. Your hand not gonna even. Your brain is gonna say, nigga, lay down. Your body is gonna do the moonwalk. Michael Jackson spin. Boom. Oh. You might scream. Oh. Your ass is gonna spin around like Michael Jackson. Then you gonna do the moonwalk, and shit gonna slide you. Donald Trump ass would have been in the crowd with a bullet to the ear from a rifle. He would have slid his ass. He would have slid his ass amongst the dog fur having people back there. They all would have rolled down together. This nigga got hit in the ear with a rifle bullet and had enough gall and gumption to use his hand and say, "Oh shit, something bit me." One more time before we go further, right? Look at this nigga, man. There's dog fur everywhere. Look at the dog fur, right? This motherfucker he got Donald Trump dog fur. He got a bob cut, the dog fur. He redder than Porky the Pig right here. I'm talking, he's sunburned. Shorty right here, dog fur everywhere around Donald Trump. Just before we go into it, dog fur everywhere right here. Everybody got dog fur on his mouth. He got dog fur around his mouth. All right, now let's watch this clearly. Salute to everybody in the chat. 370 people. Make sure you hit the like button. Now let's watch this clearly. This nigga hat didn't even move, son. His hat didn't. All right, I'm sorry, yo. Hold on, son. This shit is comedy, man. This shit is comedy. I'm gonna try to watch this shit, man. This nigga hat didn't even move, B. Watch Trump.
And you know, that's a little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old. And if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Hey, bro, Trump. Hey, get your ass out of here, Trump. Yo. Throw the whole shit out, man. Nasty work. Nasty work, my G. Big salute, 442 people in the live chat. Now, again, his hat didn't move. Trump got a toupee on his shit. That didn't move. His head didn't move. Like, bro, what are we doing? Trump, let me tell you something. Trump had a blood packet behind his ear. Trump had a blood packet behind his ear. The people say, yo, reach for your ear. Matter of fact, don't even reach for your ear, because they probably had a small discharge on that blood packet, just like they do in movies. When you get shot, the little blood packets blow up, and they had one. It was one behind his ear, because the blood got to running all over the place. We got to make this look real. We got to make this look real, Donald. We don't want... The problem is you got people like Grown Man Business TV out here. You got a handful of real ones, homie, that's not going to let you run these little silly plays no more and think that we all just going to talk about the same little silly play. Nah, man. Nah. Especially when you got dudes like myself that's experienced with weapons, B. I'm from Virginia. I'm from one of them places that everybody knew back in the 90s that you get the guns from Virginia. I'm from VA, homie. I know about hunting. I know about sniper rifles. I know about all that shit. That's not real. He's all right, but he's not real. Jay-Z's that deal with seeds in the field. Never fear for war. Hog squeeze that steel. Now, you got to know this. The sniper? Oh, you out of here. Oh, the play got to get ran all the way through, baby. So you thought that it wasn't going to be some casualties of war when you pop off on a president, even though you didn't really pop off on a president. You thought you was going to get 500,000. They told you they was going to give you 1.2 million to move you and your hillbilly family out of Pennsylvania and get y'all somewhere in the Hollywood Hills. Yeah, we going to pay you, but you just don't know that after you run this play, you out of here. Oh, you not going to turn around 20 years from now and write a book on us, talking about the Secret Service and how we reached out to you and how we told you we was going to give you some money and how we did X, Y, and Z. And once all that money run out, now you feel like you could write a book on us? Hell no. Oh, you thought, oh, I know we told you we was going to get you out the building safe, and we told you all that. Yeah. And then when we ran down, we popped your top off. See, you dudes don't get to seeing through the smoke and mirrors. I'm passionate about this shit, man. Because it get to a point where it's that easy. Hold on. Salute to the chat. Yeah, we got it's raining outside. You already know. That good Florida weather. You know, so we handling business, but you know, you thought you was gonna get off. You thought you was going you believed it. Oh, he believed it the same way that people is gonna believe that Donald Trump got his head almost blown off by a bullet that didn't even move his fucking hat. So you thought that we was gonna move you to the hot. I know what you had. We saw your rider. We saw your request that we saw all of that. Oh, I want 1.5 million tax free. I want me and my family move to the Hollywood Hills. I don't want to have to work. We saw your writer. Nah, homie. See, when you can't see through the smoke and mirrors, it's easy to be deceived by the people. It's easy for them to tell you some shit and you just gonna run with it. But then when you rolling with dudes like Grown Man Business TV, when you can open up that pineal gland, I would have understood, oh, y'all think, oh, so y'all gonna get me to run this plate and y'all gonna smoke me. I ain't with it. Matter of fact, y'all never talk to me. I never talk to y'all. This never happened. If you would have even had the gall to come to me and run that play and try to seduce me with money, look at the picture of the dude. I want y'all to look at the picture of the dude that they say took a shot at Donald Trump. Look at this dude. Look at his dog fur ponytail. You can tell he lives in a cabin somewhere, off the grid. He doesn't have running water. He doesn't. Look at this guy. Smelling like a sheepdog. Yeah, don't worry. We know. Listen. You're gonna put me in a building right across the street. All you gotta do is just aim this gun at the president and shoot it. That's all you gotta do. You want me to hit him? Yeah. Try your best to hit him. These is blank bullets, homie. That's why nobody moved in the crowd. Woo! Yeah. I love exposing the higher ups. And why you think nobody? Hey, come here, Donald. Let me put you, because you wanted to be digital Hollywood Donald Trump. Oh shit! Look, woo. You wanted to be digital Hollywood, right? You wanted us to watch this shit. You wanted us to believe that you was a gangster dodging bullets. But you know what, Donald? You ain't never been in the hood. You ain't never had to dodge bullets. You don't even know how to act. You could have put me up there. The first shot out, I've been like, oh, shit, I'm hit. Or I could have played that Donald Trump role real good. Nigga, I would have got that shit off good. Mother wouldn't even be asking this question, was it real or not? They were like, yo, man, Grown Man Business TV, man. We saw that shit, baby. He was out there. The shots got the flying. You see his body. Look at the video. Look at the video, Grown Man Business. Oh, shit. I'm hit. I would have screamed that shit. What the fuck? Yeah. Yeah, get down. I would have screamed it so them niggas, they would have got down. Oh, shit. I'm hit. Donald Trump don't know what it means to be in the line of fire. He don't know how to, we all in this chat. Everybody in this chat. Yeah, hey, yo. Everybody in this chat know how to react when them guns go off. We all been at a club. We all been at a parade, at a rally. We all been on the block. We all know that when that gun go off, that first bullet, oh, shit, we got to go. Whoa, they shooting, baby. Get down. Get down, goddammit. Everybody know how to move, but Donald Trump been a billionaire, millionaire for a long time out of his life. Donald Trump don't know. He don't even know how to act this shit out. So let's take one more look at this. Donald, let's take one more look at Donald. I don't want to give you. Let's take one more look at Donald. Donald D. Trump. All right, you ready, Donald? Lights, camera, action.
Said, take a look at what happened.
Oh, they busting. Now listen to me. You ain't gotta do nothing but aim this rifle at the president because your dumbass don't know that it's blanks inside this rifle. It don't matter how many shots you let off. You ain't gonna hit the crowd. You ain't gonna hit Donald. You ain't gonna hit the podium. Nigga, I ain't see a piece of shrapnel. I ain't see a piece of shrapnel fly nowhere. Oh, you know when they get to popping like that? Man, listen, when they get popping like that, shit get to moving. You get to seeing glass and shrapnel and pieces of the podium, and you get to, you know it. Oh shit, it's going down. It's going down, baby. 366 in the live chat, man. It is what it is. Hit that like button. You ain't gotta, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button. You ain't saw nobody on YouTube give you this shit like this because they ain't gonna give it to you like this because either they ain't wait and get the information or they just not real and they slaves to the establishment. They slaves to the algorithm and the YouTube check. So they can't give you this game without having issues. Now, me personally, I know how to articulate myself. I know how to play with this algorithm, man. I done learned this shit. I know how to give y'all the game and still get paid off it. So now we already know Donald Trump, you're a terrible actor. You might be a pretty decent president, but you're a fucking terrible actor, being the last thing you want to ever do again is to get you and your team and spend all that money, spend all that good money, all those good Benjamins, setting up your prop situation and paying for blank bullets. And I know it sounds wicked, but the last thing you want to do is some shit like this, Trump. Use this and roll out with it. We gonna let you live, B. We voting for you. We don't give a fuck what's going on. We wouldn't care if your ass was in a wheelchair until you got elected, and then you said, "Listen, I can walk again. It's a miracle." We gonna ride with you, Trump. We gotta. The inflation is too high. I just paid $8,000 in property taxes. Hey, Trump, we want you in off. You ain't got to do this no more. Shit was nasty work. I'm sure you're watching all of this shit. Your PR people is trying to see what the people think, and when they run across grown man business, they gonna say, "God damn it, how does he know all of this?" Blank bullets. I'm gonna just give y'all one situation, and then I'm gonna move on. Malcolm X. The guys ran into the building, the black dudes that they paid, and then after they did that shit, they all went to jail and they all was assassinated, and we have never heard from the people that did what they did to Malcolm X, because just like this shooter, they got dealt with after Malcolm X. But those guns that they had that was supplied by the CIA and supplied by the feds had blank bullets in it. And Malcolm X's family told everybody that in an autopsy, the bullets that actually hit Malcolm X came from an upward area. Somebody on the roof, somebody in the balcony, somebody in the ceiling, somebody from up top shot downward into Malcolm X. So that should give you a kind of give you a synopsis and some context on why I'm telling you the bullets in that rifle that was being shot at Trump were blanks. They were blanks. Trooper 6'9", what it do, my G? I see you. MJ, what it do, homie? Now I'm just having fun with this at this present moment because this shit it's terribly hilarious. It's pure comedy. Like, I don't know, man. It's funny, but then it's telling me that something is coming. Something is coming, pause, no Diddy. something is going to happen. This distraction was a huge and a major distraction. And I believe that what's coming after this is either going to be catastrophic or it's going to be something that I can't even put a finger on because I didn't even see this coming. Because again, it was scripted, but for this to get ran, for this play to get ran, the higher ups and the elites have to have something lined up to come behind this. What's going to be bigger than Trump almost being assassinated, allegedly? War. Oh, you said that. Sheesh. Salute to the chat. Chill. You know, salute, man. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Like minds think alike, man. And we said that at the same time. I think that it's war. Now let's break this down because I told you, you know, let's go into why. Let's just go into some things that benefit and some things that go against and some things that benefit, and war is beneficial. For a long time, the higher ups and the elites have been trying to start and cause a racial war in America because they believe that the situation with the most tension is racial tension. It's racial battles on American soil. And that's what's been high priority. That's what's been first and foremost. That's what's been being, you know, monetized and pushed and used and manipulated and perverted to distract and move the sheep in America. And I want y'all to follow me on this, but with what I realized that you got to know that they are starting to realize as well. I realized it a while ago. I feel like they have realized it as well, but not only now have they realized it, but what they are doing is they are now shifting. They are shifting the attention, because even bigger than a race war, in America, there is a war amongst white people. There is a tap that like button, man, because I tap that like button, man. Tap that like button. We gonna talk about this, and yeah, divide and conquer. But even now, bigger than dividing and conquering different races and black people and, you know, immigrants and X, Y, and Z, right? What they are now understanding is that there is a cold war amongst white people that they do not talk about. Now, what they will say is black people are divided, you know, black on black violence, you know, gang violence and black on black violence. You know, let's talk about black on black. But this right here, digital Hollywood or not, is an example of white on white violence. Caucasian on Caucasian violence. I was about to say something else, but the algorithm is very sensitive to those words. So Neanderthal on Neanderthal, dog fur on dog fur. That's what this is. And when I looked at it again, you got to be able to not play with the people, homie. All that trend riding and shit, I ain't with none of that. I go get in the truck and do whatever these niggas is doing in a week. It's easy. I'm not a slave to this shit. So I'm able to see through the smoke and mirrors, and it's a cold war amongst white people. Dog fur having people. You got some dog fur having people that got dog fur like Donald Trump. You got others that got. I'm gonna leave the dog fur out of it because a lot of y'all, everybody that's new to the chat, I got a video about the dog fur. I don't want to complicate this. It's a cold war amongst white people. You got hillbilly white people, and you got rich white people. You got the halves, and then you got the have-nots. You got the the Hollywood white people, Caucasians, and then you got the, backwood Caucasians. You got the off the grid Caucasians. You got the Russians and I mean, they all white to us, but I want to talk about the American white man. This right here is a prime example of white on white crime. All the gang violence, all the things that black people do, when it comes to the highest form of crime, which is assassinating a president, it's white on white. It's white on white. And in America, you got half of the white people that want change. Let's talk about this. You got half of the white people in America that's ashamed of what your ancestors did. That's ashamed of slavery. That's ashamed of Jim Crow. That's ashamed of all the killing and the lynching and all the BS and the raping that your white grandfathers and your great grandfathers did to black people. I talk to these white people all the time, and I feel sorry for them because it's really nothing that they can do. It's nothing that they did, and it's nothing that they can do about it. And these white people talk to me, Grown Man Business TV, and they say, man, I just wish they would give y'all reparations. I really just wish they would pay y'all, so we don't have to really address. Once we pay y'all, then we even. But then on the other hand, you got a handful of white people in America that's still holding on to white supremacy. That's still holding on to the slave trade. That's still holding on to white people got good hair. That's still holding on to we are better than y'all. It's a generation divided, but then it's kind of not. When you got some young white people that have adopted and been taught, have been that word is right there on the top of has been indoctrinated with that old ideology of the old white man, like this so-called shooter. Because you got these same young boys that are run down into a black neighborhood and go into a black church and shoot black people and shoot black people in a grocery store that's in the urban community. You got young white people that's been indoctrinated with, but you got a lot of young white people that don't rock with that. They like rap music. They like LeBron James. They like their black friends that they meet in college and they meet in high school. And they hate the fact that their family, the elders in their family are racist and talk that bigotry and talk that BS because they know what they looking at. And they hate it, bro. And you got some older white people too that are my age, 30s, 40s, 50s, that are like, man, what happened with that shit is disgusting. So now you gotta, and I'm gonna say this, a lot of the white people that just want black people to have what they supposed to have, and they want to move on with their fucking life, and they want us to move on with our life, and they don't want to talk about slavery no more, and they don't want to talk about what this is and what that ain't no more. They want to actually give black people what the fuck you owe, reparations, so y'all can shut up about. A lot of those people are on Trump's side. A lot of them. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them rock with Trump. A lot of them are saying, Trump, when you get in office, give them people they fucking money, man. We don't want to teach slavery in school. We don't want affirmative action. We don't want none of that BS. Give black people their money so either they can spend that shit and go broke again, or they can build whatever empire that they say they supposed to have, and they can have that shit. Those people on the side of Trump, the guy, the representation of the shooter. I caught you before you even got it all the way out. You had to subscribe to the channel too to do that. That's nasty work. I gotta get you up out of here, B. I gotta get you up out of here. Let me rock with the chat, but let me land this plane and I'm gonna go in the chat. The shooter, right? Even though he was a pawn on the chessboard, he didn't even have real bullets. The shit was not real, if you ask me. He's a representation of the white people that are still holding on to white supremacy. They're still holding on to whatever legacy that white people felt that they have and they have established on American soil that was once so strong that is now dwindling out. He represents those white people. And yeah, I will say that us black people, we are caught in the middle. So we become casualties of war when we get in the way, when we try to step in, when we try to engage in what they got going on. But when black people just step back, if we was just to step out the way, don't have enough, we ain't got nothing to do with that. You're gonna see white people go to war, and that was a prime example of what happened January the 6th, when all those white people ran up in they ran down in the government, they ran down those Capitol buildings. Why do you think those white people didn't run down on black people? Why do you think those racist white guys that had those red hats on that they say are so racist, why do you think those white boys did not come to where black people live at and go to war with black people? They went to the fucking government because their beef is not with black people. Their beef is with those white people who think they gonna keep this bullshit narrative going that it's a white man's world and it's a slave trade and it's an X, Y, and Z. Because I'm gonna tell you something. When I say the higher ups and the elites, it's not all white people at the top. You got Jewish people at the top. You even got black people at the top. Ooh-wee! Yeah. 337 people in the live chat. I need 200 likes in this motherfucker, man. Stop playing with me. I'm going to say it one more time. It's even black people at the top. And I'm going to leave it right there. And y'all need to hit that, tap your screen twice before I go any further. Big salute to the chat. You already know what time it is. It's Grown Man Business TV. You know, we are now right here at the big house. Before I give y'all any more game, before I give y'all any more of this knowledge, I need 200 likes. It's 300 people in the live chat. We done ran the numbers up. Last night, everybody was talking about Trump. I was talking about the little homie, putting the little homie in his place. And that video did 12,000, 13,000 views, easy. What you think this live gonna do? Keep it. Don't play with me, homie. Didn't your mama tell you not to play with grown men on grown man business? Go find something to play with. Go find something safe to play with, little nigga. Salute to Nigeria. Yeah. Before I give y'all any more of this game, I need 200 likes in the chat. We got 187. Told y'all right now, we at the big house. We at the big house, man. You have made it to the Realest channel on YouTube. I am not one of these little YouTubers. I am not. High ceilings. High ceilings, homie. Not one of these little YouTubers. Yeah, you see? See what we doing? Lighting up an incense right now. I like the high ceilings. I like the house to smell like fresh linen. Oof, I like incense. I'm an old head. I don't do the spray plugins. I like incense. Yeah, that's what I like right there. You see that? You see that? I need 200 likes in the chat, man. Big salute to the chat. 264 in the building. Big salute. We gonna talk. Like I left off telling y'all that it's black people at the top. That's what we gonna come back to. Once we get 200 likes. You see that? You see that? I told you. Yeah, lemon pepper. That famous. Ooh wee. Let's line this up real quick. Yeah, let's line this up nice and neat. Ooh wee. Yeah, you let that shit marinate, boss. This is what big dogs do. This is what big dogs do. See, I put the old lady in the kitchen, but sometimes when my daughter say, Daddy, I want your famous barbecue chicken. I want your famous honey barbecue chicken. I got to give her what she want now. That just marinated right there. Yeah. You see that sauce? You see that sauce in there? Look at that marination in there. You see that? You see that? You see that? Look at that. Look at that. That's going to be juice. That's juice in there. Marinated. You understand me? Playing no motherfucking games with you, boy. You see that? You see that? Sweet and spicy, and I got a whole gang of them right there. I got a whole gang of them. But not only that, you gotta have the honey. I could have got some more hot sauce. I didn't know I was almost out of hot sauce. And you gotta have that hot sauce, babe. Honey barbecue. Woo! All right, now let me line this up real quick, and then we gonna get back Donald Trump and these fucking paid actors. You know, I had to do it, man. I had to do it because, you know, I'm sitting back and I'm watching everybody talking about this, and they running the numbers up just like they act. They just like they thought. Oh, yo, look, everybody, they believe it. But it's only until they run because they're looking at the content. Once you learn this content creating thing, you will learn how the higher ups and the elites work, and you will realize they looking at the content at all times. My work is gonna fall across their desks easy. Easy money. Let's let that heat up. I like to let that oven heat up, man, before I put that work in there. You feel me? Make sure it's right. Everything's right with that. I like to make sure. And I might, oh, wait, let me show y'all something else. Ooh, let me show y'all something else. Look at this. Let me show y'all something else. Ooh, shit. What you know about that? Ooh, wee. Ooh, wee. Big bucket. Big bucket. Yeah. That motherfucker, boy, I'm liable to grab. I ain't gonna do that yet. I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna grab one of them motherfuckers right now. Big bucket of watermelon. We don't play no games. I'm gonna let that heat up. Nice and neat. Feeling heavy today. You know what I'm saying? Feeling big dog shit today, man. We got 200. We ain't got 7 people, man. Hit the like button, man. I ain't even check. I thought we would have had 200 likes already in the building. 200 likes, man. Hit the like button, man. Tap your screen twice like this. Tap your screen twice and hit the like button, man. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. This shit ain't hard, man. It ain't, you know, one thing I like about this YouTube is this shit ain't hard, man. I shouldn't even have to tell you, man. Hit the like button. There we go. Ooh, y'all ain't playing. That motherfucker jumped to 200 real. I like that. Appreciate you. Now, like I said, the real war right now is the war between white people. And like I said before, when black people, when we get involved, because we always get involved, we always put our nose in business that ain't got nothing to do with us, we become casualties of war. But if we step back, what are we gonna see next? What the downloads are telling me, because the downloads are downloading, is that we're gonna see a war between white people. And you gotta understand something. It's a certain amount of white people, a certain type of white people in America that really believe that they're losing America. They can see, they can feel that they don't have a grip on America like they did in the 50s, like they did in the 60s. They don't have that strong white supremacy hold on America. It's changing. You know, black people done leveled up. Oh, a lot of black people. We ain't on welfare like y'all think we are. We don't qualify for food stamp. The majority of us, a very small percentage maybe, but it's dudes like we don't. I'm living better than half the white people you know. My house is bigger. Imagine that. Young nigga like me. They lost grip of America. They have lost grip. Black people done raised up. We are no longer the lower class people. Black people, we are no longer the bottom of the barrel. It's to the point now, they don't have enough black people to criminalize on TV. So here comes the immigrants. Now we got Mexicans coming over, right? Mexicans are coming over, they're starting businesses, they're building fucking houses. You got a lot of Mexicans that's starting to get money. They not on our level. They ain't got black billionaires. They ain't got 100 millionaires. Mexicans ain't on our level when it comes to the economy because we spend the most, we get the most, we make the most. Black people, niggas. But Mexicans are making their way on American soil. They're making their way, respectfully. So now the Mexicans ain't even the ones that's doing the most dirtiest jobs. Here come the immigrants. Woo! Here come Joe Biden letting in 30 million, 40 million random immigrants. I'm talking Ukrainian, Palestinian, fucking, yeah, I'm talking Israeli, all these aliens. 30, 40 million of them. It's a handful of white people that understand that they have lost control of America, this great country that they have built, this great land of America. They have lost control and they ready to go to war. But the problem is they are going to war with their own people that see it differently. Let me give you some game. The Civil War. You think that it just was because black people were slaves? Do you believe that? Again, I'm telling you that, two things could be true at the same time. So yeah, if you look through the smoke and mirrors, if you just looking at the surface and you ain't scratching the surface, then yeah, niggas was slaves. But when you do scratch the surface, when you get into the smoke and mirrors, when you can look past what's the bullshit, when you can look past the smoke and mirrors, what you'll understand is the up north white people was not getting money like they wanted to, and they was not agreeing with the shit that was going down in the South. So the down south white people and the up north white people had an issue. And because they couldn't settle their issue, up north white people, down south dirty white people, they went to war about that shit. And guess what? Niggas just fell in the middle of it. Some of us was fighting for the South. Some of us was fighting for the North. We always play a factor because we are the factor. Black people, not Africans, not Haitians. I'm not talking FBA. So the same way the Civil War took place, let's just say in another life, right? This was a real situation with Trump. Let's just say that they just forgot to check that building. They forgot to secure that building and to have Secret Service people in the building that was right. We secured everything else. We secured all the streets and we secured the barns that surround this big ass field out here in Pennsylvania. But let's just say in another life that they really didn't secure that building, and that sniper would have knocked Donald Trump head off. Oh shit. Imagine that. What you think would have happened if a bullet, because that wasn't. Hey, but this is Grown Man Business TV. I'm gonna articulate myself, and I really, I take a lot of pride in saying what I mean and meaning what I say. So sometimes it's like, bro, if I call that a bullet, then I'm saying something that I ain't saying. That wasn't so, let's just say a bullet would have hit Trump and knocked his top off. Let's just say that happened in another life. What you think would have happened? Niggas, FBA, black people, we would have said, God damn. hey, Grown Man Business TV, what it do, homie? Hey, yo, it's goddamn smoke Trump, nigga. Smoke Trump. Dog, they blew his head off. Hey, look at it. They blew his head off. Right? That's what would have happened. Niggas would have just started calling around. Yo, nigga, what you about to do? I'm about to go get a haircut, B. Yo, they killed Trump? Damn, that's wild. Well, I got a haircut. I got an appointment at 3. I gotta go get a haircut. That's what niggas would have did. Black people, we would have did that. Yo, they blew Trump head off, Ed. Hey man, that's crazy. Son, they smoked Trump, man. I knew they was gonna try to get him, B. Hey, yo, I gotta be to work at 5. What you about to do? That's what niggas would have did. Yo, I gotta be to work, nigga. You got the where the car keys at? That's what we would have did. Cause the shit don't got nothing to do with us. Now, ask yourself what white people would have did. That shit would have. You think they ran up in the Capitol? You think they ran up in the Capitol? What you think them white boys would have did when they would have found out that that hillbilly white boy shot Trump in his face, knocked his noodles off, blew his blueberry muffin cap back, blew his fucking toupee off the top of his head? What you think would have happened? What you think them white boys would have did when they found out that hillbilly dog fur having white boy blew the goddamn toupee off of Trump's head? I'm talking on public TV. I'm talking, we can rewind this shit like Kennedy. Oh, they would have went to war, B. Now, me personally, I had a haircut appointment. My barber called me, told me, you good? I'ma get you. I use a celebrity barber. This nigga never has openings. I gotta get in where I fit in. So Trump ass would have got smoked, and I would have went to the barber, and me and my barber, we would have talked about it, and maybe we would have had a couple of laughs, like, God damn, did you see his toupee fly? We might have laughed about it. But white people would have went to war. Majestic Queen, what it do? I see you in the chat. Marietta, you said, right? Marietta? I'm in Marietta all the time. Salute. That's what would have happened. I just broke all that down to give you a synopsis of what's going on in America. Why these things are happening. Yeah, it's a distraction. Something's about to happen, and everybody's talking. Now, ask yourself this: have you ever heard Hassan Campbell say this? And this is no shot at Hassan Campbell, because I rock with Haas. You know what I'm saying? I rock with his content. You understand? But have you ever heard Hassan Campbell with all that war rhetoric, with all that fear mongering, with all the shit he say about the war that's coming? Have you ever heard him tell you that the war ain't got nothing to do with us? We gonna fall in the middle somewhere. We gonna have to pick a side. We gonna have to get involved because this is our land. But the war is gonna be like the Civil War, to where the Civil War ain't have nothing to do with us. That's why I'm needed. Because you're going to have these dudes that got 500,000 subscribers, 400,000 subscribers. You're going to have them talking because they got a lot of numbers. They got a lot of subscribers. A lot of people is going to roll with that. But you got to have somebody that's going to counter that. And I'm intelligent with this shit. I am not no dummy. My house bigger than Haas' house. Hassan Campbell, salute to Hassan Campbell. We got multiple properties over here as well. And my house bigger than your house, homie. My cars is paid off. So when it come to numbers, I'm with that. But I ain't never heard Hassan Campbell give you this angle, because ain't nobody gonna give you this angle but me. I want to say this, if Hassan is watching, or if he get listen, homie, you doing a little bit more damage than you doing good with the shit that you be saying sometimes. I'm going to segue that into this. I'm going live tonight again. You already know when I'm at the big house, I go live multiple times. I got something I want to talk about with Hassan Campbell. And Hassan Campbell, if you hear this, if you get wind of this, you know what I'm saying, you are more than welcome to pull up to the channel, come up and speak your piece. Because I think I'm going to go live on StreamYard tonight, just in case you get wind of this and you come up and you want to speak your piece. But you got some explaining to do, homie. We got to have a talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna get in depth in it. If you want to know if you want to be there for this, then make sure that you hit the subscribe button and you in tune with the channel so that you get the notification. But you know, you do a lot more damage than good with the shit you be saying, homie. You do a lot more damage. And what I'm gonna talk to you about tonight ain't got nothing to do with this war, ain't got nothing to do. But when I hear you talking about the war and you always directing it to like, these people gonna be attacking us, they coming for us, and you ain't even really knowledgeable on this shit. You don't even know the ins and outs of this shit. You should be talking to niggas like me. You should be talking to dudes that's more in depth with this. You don't like when people call it fear mongering, but that's type what it is. That's type what it is, homie. And you don't understand that it's bigger than us, actually. This shit don't got nothing to do with us. We are inheritance of this land. This is our land. So we always gonna be intertwined and it's gonna be casualties of war. But I'm here to change that whole narrative. White people is gonna go to war with white people. And the immigrants been brought in just for that. The immigrants been brought in to neutralize whoever black people gonna roll with. Because whoever we roll with, that's what it's gonna be. The majority of niggas was rolling with the North. The majority of niggas was saying we ain't with this slavery shit and we tired of it. So the majority of the niggas was riding with the North in the Civil War, and that's why the North won the war. That's why they won the war, because it was a lot of black men that was fighting. It was a small bit of black men that was fighting for the South. The majority of niggas was shooting at the South. So that's another reason why the immigrants was brought in here, because the immigrants are gonna have to try to neutralize whoever we roll with. If we roll with Trump, nigga, y'all all fall. So the Democrats got to get the immigrants to roll with them. You understand? Let me tap into the chat, man. I ain't been tapping into the chat. That's my bad. Salute to the chat. 197 people. We got 221 likes in the chat. I like that. Right now it's even. 221, 221. I might play that number. I might just have to play that number. Right? I don't even do the lottery, but I will. I'll put those 6 numbers in. 221, 221. See how it hit. The likes is matching the people in the room, and I like that. We built this channel organically, homie. There's nothing you could do to stop this shit right here. And I made sure I made it like this before I started rubbing shoulders with other YouTubers, before I started kind of like making my way in these YouTube streets and making my presence felt. The mafia gotta be the strongest. My investors that invest time and energy into my voice, into this channel, y'all come first. Salute to the chat. Salute. Yeah, chill. Yeah, I've been looking into that, and I know I'm pretty much on point with multiple different reasons why they had to bring him here so fast. And nobody really understood, like, why are they just letting these motherfuckers walk? Nobody understands it, but it's always a method to the madness. It's always a reason. Salute, appreciate that. Exactly. Michael Meldrum. Exactly. Word is, it was some kids or some young people, young adults, whatever, in a car that saw that man going up into that building with that rifle and told the Secret Service when they got to the place, yo, we seen somebody with a rifle over there, and they didn't do nothing about it. You know why? Because, bitch, we already know about the place. Shut your mouth. Oh, we got that. Don't worry. Don't go over there. We got a surprise for y'all. Don't. You saw that? Don't worry. We gonna handle that. Yeah. they don't put it out there into the public that white people are the minority. They still categorize them as the majority, but over half of the white people that's running around here are mixed. They daddies is niggas. They daddies is black men. They mamas is black. Over half. And I'm probably underscoring. It's probably 3/4 of white people that's mixed up. Mexican and white, black and white, X, Y, and Z. But in the media, they still pumping to y'all that we the minorities and they the majority. You understand that? That's why my voice is more powerful than CNN. That's why my voice is more powerful than Fox News and DJ and Breakfast Club with DJ Envy and Charlamagne the God playing butt tag every morning on your fucking radio station. That's the reason why my voice is powerful, because I'm here to tell you they haven't been the majority in a long time. White people, that is. Dolph, that is. But what happens when they tell us that we are the majority? What happens then when they tell us that we are? If you know, you know. If you know, you know. If you in tune with Grown Man Business TV, then you know. If you can see through the smoke and mirrors, then you know. What do they gain when they tell us that on mass media? They lose completely. They've already lost. They've already lost. And like I said, you know, those like Haas, when they never, you haven't heard not just Haas, nobody tell you this part of it, this side of it. Because nobody wants to talk about white on white racism, white on white violence. That shit is real. Oh, you think a Ukrainian and a Russian, in our eyes, y'all all look the same. I wouldn't know if you was Ukrainian or Russian, but if you call one of them Russians a Ukrainian, you might have to fight for that. You might have to kill for that. It's in every culture, but I'm just talking about Caucasians. Haas never told y'all one time that it might just be going down. Like, nobody has said this but Grown Man Business TV. And that's why I feel like, respectfully, I know Haas means well. Hassan Campbell means well. But in this game right here, what we talking about right now, you can't just mean well. You got to stand on business, homie. And you got to be able to give your people the benefit of the doubt and then look at them people and start breaking them people down and start exposing them people and stop talking about niggas is this and niggas is that. Nah, homie. Nah, you got it fucked up, actually. Half the motherfuckers that's in those project buildings in New York, those is immigrants. Those is Puerto Ricans. I'm talking the majority. Not, it's some black people there, but a lot of them black people ain't black. They just look black. Them niggas is Jamaicans, West Indians, Haitians, from the Caribbean islands. All the motherfuckers that you talk about in them project buildings, the mass majority of them is immigrant black that look like they black. It's a very small percentage of niggas out there. Oh, I got black people doing this. Nah, nigga, you got some immigrants doing that. I got black people in my, nah, nigga, these niggas ain't black. They just look, nigga, hey, watch out, cuz. Watch out. And this, where I'm, you know, when it come to Haas, we gotta have a conversation tonight, homie. And if you don't pull up, that's cool. We gonna have a conversation though through this net right here, because this channel is called Grown Man Business TV, and I'm gonna check white people, I'm gonna check Mexicans, I'm gonna check Asians, I'm gonna check everybody that ain't FBA. But you gotta know something. I'm gonna check FBA too. I'm gonna check niggas too. I'm gonna check, you know, your name Poppy. I don't know no black people. I never met a nigga named Poppy, but you know, you might be the first. And you got some questions that need to be answered, homie, on some grown man shit. So we gonna talk about, that's what I'm going live tonight. Make sure you locked into the channel. As far as this thing with Donald Trump, we 94 minutes in. Shit ain't real in my eyes. It's a hoax. Digital Hollywood. It's not, come on, homie. Do better next time, man. Make sure your hat fly off or you spin around and do the moonwalk and dive on the ground. Don't just fucking stand there and say, oh, don't do that. Man, I don't know what you talking about. Yeah, shall we begin? Shall we begin? You know. Yeah, we gotta have a conversation, man. I'm surprised nobody. Well, I'm not surprised. This is grown man business TV. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised. But I was looking to see if somebody was going to approach this topic and really address it. You know what I'm saying? And see what that's about. You know when Cameron said he found the dildo in Mace's bathroom on the sink. He said he came out the bathroom and he asked Mace, "What's that about?" I don't know. For some reason, I always remember that part of the story. He said, "I came out the bathroom when I asked him, what's that about?" He said it. That's what I feel like is, yo, Haas, what's that about? Explain that to me, homie. Go in depth on that. Like, really give me the details on how that worked, because I need to know how that worked. Because maybe I got it wrong. Maybe I don't understand, your past and the things that you've been through. Because I didn't go through nothing like that. I never been in none of those situations. And, because you went through it, I'm going to give you the opportunity to actually elaborate on this particular thing. You need to explain that. Fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy. I'm starting to, I don't want to, I don't want to think that you compromised, homie. You got some explaining to do, and I don't care, man. You can either explain it to me, or you could watch the video and you could say to yourself, "Oh shit," but you gonna know, and you probably, yeah, we got to talk, homie. Listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You know what I'm saying? This thing with Trump was bigger than just a distraction. It was more of a publicity stunt. It was more of a PR run. It was more of a situation to create momentum for us to talk about Trump, and we doing exactly what the situation was. It was set for us to talk about Trump. It was set for us to lean towards Trump and to have sympathy and to have, to to soften up the image of Trump with him being attacked violently with a weapon. But it was also a signal and a sign to let you know something coming. Pause. Something is going to happen. And the downloads that are downloading for me is letting me know that it's going to be a war, but not the type of war that y'all probably thought, or what people are preaching to y'all. Not that type of war. It's going to be a white on white war. It's gonna be a white on white war. You got a lot of white people that are tired of white supremacy, bro. They are tired of the thought of it. They are tired of the benefits that they receive from it. They are tired of being looked down because they receive it. They are tired, bro. And not only are they tired, and I'm speaking for these white people, bro, they are they are embarrassed. Yo, you get to talking about what really happened in slavery, like the slave owners raping the female slaves and having babies with them. That's why a lot of black people got freckles and they light like that, and they got that hair, that dog fur hair mixed with theirs. And you get to talking about how these old white men was feeding black babies to the alligators. You get to talking about how these old white men was homosexuals, and they was having homosexual sex with the male slaves. You get to talking about that, and it's cringe for certain white people, for a lot of white people. That's why they don't want it taught in schools, even though it's American history. That's why they want to act like it never happened. You got so many white people that want to just, they don't want to talk about it no more. But you can't swipe it under the rug because it's too big of a situation. It's too many killings and deaths and rapes and murders. The only way you can fix it is paying for it. And Trump is one of them ones they might be able to get that money up. Then you got a whole bunch of white people that don't care. They feel like this is American history. They feel like, yeah, our people did that. We live in the back. We dirty white boys. We don't care about none of that shit. We gonna do what we want to do, nigga. Yeah, our people did that. Not understanding that they have lost control. They have lost the grip on America. America is gone. Black people is in, bro, America is gone. It is no longer in control of by white boys that'll drop a atomic bomb on you. You remember the atomic bomb? Those were some vicious white boys. Your ancestors are rolling in their grave, watching this shit happen, watching a black man like Grown Man Business TV live better than you as a white man, watching a man like Grown Man Business TV have a bigger house than you, and you're a white man. Your ancestors who dropped that bomb on Hiroshima are rolling in their graves watching this shit. Y'all done got weak. The world don't respect y'all no more. The world don't respect America as what it was when white people, the real savage white people, was running it. Oh, one thing I say about your ancestors, white people, oh, they were savages, boy. They was raping women. They was killing children. They was separating families. They was whooping people. They was feeding babies to alligators. They was hanging niggas, hanging women. They hanging your whole goddamn family. They was taking land. They was turning the fucking shit to lakes. Imagine how gangster you gotta be to take a whole community, burn that shit down, and turn it to Lake Lanier out there in North Carolina. Imagine how white people today ain't like that. You know what I mean? Respectfully. You know what I mean? Respectfully. The white people today, they not like that. The white people today, they just want they sick. Those older white people had the world scared to death. And they said, oh, bitch, we'll show you. And they dropped a bomb on Hiroshima, blew their ass to smithereens. Respectfully, I'm not laughing. They blew their asses to smithereens, nigga, on TV and recorded that shit. Boom. That's the atomic bomb or the Hiroshima. I could go on YouTube right now. I could go on YouTube right now and pull up the atomic bomb on Hiroshima and watch in black and white a fucking atomic bomb shoot up to the Astros, nigga, and blow Hiroshima off the fucking face of the earth. Those white boys was gangster. Oh, they didn't give a fuck. You knew white boys is sensitive. You can't say no words. Half of you is LBG 123. We don't know how to act around you. The rest of the world saying they gonna do this and they gonna do that. Y'all ain't attempted to do nothing. So what you think gonna happen on American soil if they would have did what they did to Trump? What you think was gonna happen? A war amongst white people. So listen, man, big salute to the chat. 172 people in here. You already know how we giving it up. I'm gonna close out because I'm gonna go live maybe in the next hour or two, probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. And we gonna talk about Hassan Campbell. I really want to address this shit. I have to address it. It's just something that, you know, I'm gonna say this, right? Hold on real quick. Salute to the chat, what it do? Yeah, no, I ain't gonna run it right now. Make sure you come back and you tune in. Yeah. My baby said she want that daddy's barbecue chicken, that honey barbecue. Make it nice and neat. Yeah, we in there, baby. Don't you trip. Oh, and we gonna do some tequila too. We gonna do some of this right here. You see that? We gonna get some of that going. Get some tequila going tonight, and then we gonna talk the highs. So listen, man, you already know what time it is. It's your boy Grown Man Business TV. Feel what I'm saying? Look, man, you can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in. Yeah, I suggest you tap into this grown man business. I suggest you tap into this grown man content at all times. You already know what it is. It's straight off the bricks into the bottles. I'm going to give you that raw, pure dope, that uncut, raw heroin dope, straight off the bricks into the bottles. Straight, raw, pure, uncut, no extras, no preservatives. We not sugarcoat nothing, and we not dressing nothing up. Donald Trump, that was nasty work. Absolutely disgusting, my G. You gotta do better. You got billions of dollars. You could have paid for a Paramount production team to come out there and get your whole goddamn, you know what I'm saying, Universal Studios on. You could have really did that. You could have really took that shit to the next level. You dropped the ball, homie. Like, you know, I'm a little bit disappointed in you because you are Donald Trump. You like to take things to the next level, but it's a desperate move that you made. And because it was desperate, me personally, I was able to see through it. And I ain't gonna lie, since you had enough nuts, you had enough balls, no diddy, no, you know, you had enough gumption to actually go through with that shit, to actually do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Somebody died. I already talked about though, the wavy one. I talked about that. Guaranteed. Listen, when they assassinated Malcolm X, somebody died. I think when they assassinated Kennedy, that person died because the information that he has had to die with him. I talked about that. If you were winding, you put that little red button, but a quick synopsis of that, a quick, you know, some context on what I said. The reason why that person had to die, and you know, it's always going to be casualties of war, but the reason why the shooter died is because the information I'm telling you had to die with him. Shit was fake. They was gonna get that man some money. They was gonna move him to the hills somewhere. They was gonna do what he wanted. They put blanks in his gun. That's why them bullets didn't sound right. That's why the crowd didn't move. Nobody knew what the fuck was going on. You know why? Because there was blanks in that rifle. They didn't. Come on, man. A rifle bullet hit your ear. What up, Charlie P? I see you, homie. A rifle bullet hit your ear. You gonna do? Listen, that shit going boom. Oh shit. It's gonna do the Michael Jackson spin. Then you gonna do the moonwalk, and your ass gonna slide up the court, nigga. And that's just if a rifle bullet grazes your ear like that. This motherfucker got hit in the ear with a rifle bullet, and he still got an ear. Think about that. Think about that. He got hit in the ear with a rifle bullet from a sniper rifle. And he still has a fucking ear that he can hear out of. Yo, this shit so funny, bro. I can't even make this shit up. Be like, yo, y'all in the chat. I'm about to slide on y'all. Salute, what it do, Wavy One? But I want to show you something, Wavy One, real quick. Since you in the building, I don't know if you came late, but I want to show you something just real quick. What it do, Charlie P? What it do? Y'all niggas is late. It's all good though. I want to show you something, B. You know, you already know where you at. You already know it's grown man. Hey, yo, you know who you dealing with. You already know who you fucking with when you come over here. Watch this shit. Excuse my language. Hey, yo, Wavy One and Charlie P. Watch this. Look at Trump. A Wavy One, Charlie P. Look at all the dog fur around this motherfucker. He got dog fur. He got a bob cut. That's a dog fur buzz cut. This little motherfucker got the Donald Trump dog fur. This motherfucker got the Donald Trump. His dog fur, this shit look crazy. This Donald Trump's son right there. It gotta be. You know, blonde hair, blue-eyed, dog fur having motherfucker. Even the Mexican got dog fur in his, he got dog fur up on it. His dog fur. Now watch this shit. All right, here we go. Hey, now Charlie P, you know, Wavy One, watch this shit. Watch this shit. To keep a close eye. Yo, Charlie and Wavy One. I want y'all to keep a close eye on his hat. This motherfucker got a fresh fitted. That motherfucker fitted perfect. It's beautiful. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know if he got that from New Era. If they made these hats, I might order one of these motherfuckers. Look how nice. Look how nice. Yeah, fleas everywhere, man. This shit smell like a sheepdog fest. You know, bunch of golden retrievers everywhere. Think about how this shit smells in here. Fucking warehouse full of golden retrievers. But they outside. You know, every one of them, they outside. They got their dog fur out. They feeling good. They got their sunglasses on because they can't be in the sun. So they got their sunglasses on. Every last one of them, for the most part, you know, he can't even see out that eye because the sun too bright. He got his eyes closed. One of his eyes right here is closed because he can't even fucking see because the sun is killing him. But I want y'all to focus on this dude's hat right here. And I'm gonna order one of these hats just because these motherfuckers is durable, you know? These motherfuckers is durable, B. Look, okay, now watch this. Watch this. Yo, they was popping on Trump, but them was blank bullets. Now watch this shit. Watch it one more time for me. Hey, Charlie, hey, Wavy one, watch it one more time now. The hat don't move. You got a rifle bullet flying at your goddamn head. And actually, a rifle bullet, they say, hit him in the right ear. Look how big his ears is. So you telling me the rifle bullet don't take his whole ear off? Okay, now let's watch this again. The hat don't even, okay, I'm gonna just watch this one more time. Watch this one more time, watch this. Hey, listen to me. Nasty work. So you telling me, yo, this shit is nasty, but it's easy money, B. It's nasty work, but it's easy money. So you telling me this motherfucking fitted cap right here is so powerful that a rifle bullet hit your ear and the fitted cap don't even go like this one time. It don't nothing happen with the fitted. Shit don't even move. And it didn't budge. I'm just disappointed in Trump. Like, he could have made this shit real. He could have like had some kind of like explosive up under the hat. Shit could have blew his hat off. Nigga could have fell back. I would have been like, oh shit. Yo. Like, he could have made this thing real. You know what I mean? Get your lawyers on the phone. We can make it real. Like he really could have did that, and he missed the ball, man. He dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, my nigga, you can't tell me a rifle bullet. That's like they lie.
Take a look at what happened.
Hey, listen to me. Yo, hey, yo. Hey. A motherfucker got a rifle aimed at your head. Boom! That shit go off. Let's just say, let's say he got a silencer on it. Sound like that. That shit sound like whatever, right? The bullet hit you in the ear, and then you grab your ear and you look at your hand to see, like, yo, something bit me. This nigga looked at his hand like a mosquito bit him. Hey, yo, that fucking bullet would have ripped off his ear, right? He wouldn't even be able to hear. That shit would have been like, bing! That motherfucker would have spun around like, oh, shit, I'm hit. That's what he would have did. That bullet would have made him scream out, I'm hit. This motherfucker reached for his ear. Bro, the bullet would have stunned you so bad, yo. A rifle bullet that close, swipe your fucking ear. Your brain wouldn't even have been able to tell your hand, grab your ear and look at it. Your brain would have been like, get the fuck on the ground. This nigga, your legs would have just went out. Like, your knees, bro, you ever been around gunshots real close? You don't know where they coming from. Boom, 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 boom. You You just got out the club and shit. You looking around. You don't know what. You just dropped to the ground. Fuck it. Oh shit. You ain't never had a bullet graze you, and then you be like, this nigga wiped his ear like a mosquito bit him. Someone hit me right there without a. Come on, Trump, man. You got to stop with that shit, bro. And a lot of these YouTubers, you know, they gonna drag this shit out. But I'm sure this video right here probably do 1,000, do 20,000 views. You know, we running the numbers up with these views, but I ain't really with trend riding. I ain't really with the wave riding, homie. Like, let's really get to the situation. And, you know, that shit was nasty work. You gotta know that shit was nasty work. Be like, Trump should be ashamed of himself that he didn't spend, you know, 50 million. I'm thinking like 50 million, homie. 25 million. You got to get this shit right. This shit got to be real, nigga. Like, yo, let me tell you, yo, listen to me. Listen to me on some real shit, right? The whole crowd would have been a prop for me. Like, the whole fucking crowd would have been paid actors, nigga. Like, I would have got a whole crowd full of paid actors, nigga. I would have made them all sign NDAs, nigga. If your ass ever talk about this, your ass out of here, we gonna whack you. You ever talk about this shit, your ass gonna die, your family gonna. I got enough money to do it. Yeah, everybody gonna die, nigga. If you ever make a book or talk about this, I would have had paid actors all around me. I would have, fuck, this shit would have been a movie, nigga. Boom! Oh! That! The nigga hit me. Oh, I would have did some shit. Nigga was like, yo, grown man business. Yo, did you see that? You saw Trump? That nigga was. That shit would have been good. They gotta play that shit back. Let me see that. Hey, yo, I told the cameraman, yo, play that shit back. Let me see that one more time, yo. That's good. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's what that boy's good. You think you got a career in acting? You think you got a career? I think you could do something with this, man. You did good. Yeah, you know, bullet fly past your head, you're looking good, B. You did that shit right. Trump get hit with a motherfucking rifle bullet, and this motherfucker go to grab it at his ear. This motherfucker didn't even. Let's just watch this one more time before I let y'all watch this shit. Watch this motherfucker right here. Watch this motherfucker, man.
It's old, and if you want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
Get the fuck out of here. Hey, Trump, get the fuck out of here, Trump. Hey, Trump. Nasty, B. This motherfucker, yeah, he had a blood pouch behind his ear. That motherfucker went up, boom. You know what I'm saying? He overreacted. He ain't do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't tell you to reach for the blood packet. That's gonna blow up. We just needed you to do the Michael Jackson spin, do the moonwalk, get your ass on the floor, slide around. We didn't need you to. We told you don't touch the fucking blood pack. Oh, I thought I had them. Nah, man. You an actor, man. That shit is gonna blow up. You know, like in the movies, when you get shot in the movies and the blood pack blow up and blow your shirt up and look like you. Come on, man. You fucked up. I've been telling, man, you fucked up everything, Donald. I thought you was. You should have gave, man. I could have got a paid actor to do this shit, man. You get your ass knocked for real next time. Next time we gonna get your ass. We gonna fucking get you whacked for. Nah, man. You should have. Hey, I told you should have hit him for real, man. The shooter ain't had no bullets in his gun. You know the shooter was supplied the gun that he used. You think he just went up there with his own fucking gun? You think he just a random redneck? That dog fur don't even connect to the cosmos. So you got to know that dog fur wasn't smart enough to just. He wasn't doing no. Man, that nigga would have got his ass killed fucking with them Secret Service people. Them Secret Service people gave him that gun and said, you use this, aim it at his face. How many times you want me to hit him? Just aim it. Because you don't know that it's blanks inside this gun. And before you get to the Hollywood Hills, before you get out this building, we gonna kill you. Oh, you thought you was gonna make a book? You thought 20 years down the line, we gonna give you this money, you gonna spend up this motherfucking money, and then you gonna get desperate and write a book or something about us attempting to Make a movie out of assassinate? Nah. So you shoot this gun at Trump. We gonna give you $550,000. We gonna pay for your house. You want? We got you. We gonna move you to the Hollywood Hills. What you want? You want your mama to have a farm? We gonna give your mama a farm. Okay. You ready? Everything good? Okay. Go ahead and take this gun right here. Go up in that building. We ain't gonna look in there. When Trump get to talking about do you see this and do you see that and do you want this and do you want that, blow his motherfucking head off. Then they walked out of there and said, this stupid motherfucker, he think, hey man, listen man, after he get to shooting and it's a lot of chaos and he go to come up out that building, knock his head off and take this gun right here. This got real bullets in it, don't miss. Knock his motherfucking head off and then stand on top of him and knock his head off again. Knock his snot box out. We got him. You ain't got to. And that's what they did. So when people say, yo, was somebody dead? Yeah, that's for your entertainment, homie. That's to make it more convincing. Because Donald, obviously, listen to this shit. One more time, my G's. One more time. I'll fuck with y'all. I'm about to get up out of here. I got shit to do. But I want one more time. I want y'all to look at this. Now, peep how a handgun go off, right? Motherfuckers shooting everywhere. Even on the video footage, we can see like a bullet hit the porch, some of the wood fly off, a bullet hit this, some of this fly off. We ain't see this motherfucker shot some shots at Trump, allegedly. We ain't see the bullets hit the podium. We ain't see a bullet. All those bullets he shot, it should have been 4 or 5 dead people behind Trump. He's shooting rifle bullets. Ain't no dodging that. The motherfucker gonna blow your ass to the next. Your ass gonna be in the next goddamn, you understand me? That shit gonna blow your ass through the stands. Your ass gonna be in a cornfield somewhere with those type. You see what they did to Kennedy head? Blew his whole motherfucker. You think that was a direct shot? Hell no. That bullet was in the vicinity of a scalp, nigga, and that's it. Boom! Oh. This nigga toupee ain't move. Nobody in the back of him. 4 or 5 people supposed to have been dead in the background. Splattered. Trump hat ain't move. His toupee ain't get blown. The velocity of the bullet didn't even move his fucking hat. Come on, man. That shit nasty work, man. Like, I could talk about this shit all night because it's such nasty work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A young ass dog fur, 20-year-old dog fur. Shit's turned up in the. It's turned up in the chat. It's turned up in there, man. You was there? Nah, they had somebody. I seen a picture of the dude they say shot him. I seen a picture of the white boy. He had like a ponytail or something. They about to make a whole bunch of money off this nigga. They talking about how he grew up. You know, this is the high ups and the elites at the highest level. One thing for sure, 2 things for certain, they gonna monetize and capitalize off all this shit. I'm going back live tonight, Charlie P. You good? Yeah, I'm gonna go back live tonight, man. We gonna talk to Hassan Campbell tonight. So yeah, I'll probably go back live again, probably about like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah, 250 likes. I like that. Hit that like button one more time. Tap that screen one time. That's all I need. Perfect. See how fast and easy that was? Easy money. 250 likes. We good. So one more time for the road. This shit is fucking hilarious. One more time for the road.
Want to really see something that said, take a look at what happened.
He busting on his ass. Yo, he busting on his motherfucking ass. Yo, he busting on his ass. Fuck out of here. He still shooting. Get the fuck out of here. Any motherfucker. Come on, man. Nasty work, yo. So listen, man, you already know what time it is, man. It's your boy, Grown Man Business TV. You feel me? You can tap in, you can tap out, but you know my slogan. You know what I suggest. And I suggest you tap in.